Today, I'm in the woodyard, snow. My woodyard's back there, my tractor's behind the building. So I parked out on the street. I'm gonna walk in because I don't want to drive on this. I'm gonna go start the tractor and we're gonna move some snow. Here we go. So this ought to be fun because it's like frozen down below. Because apparently we got mostly rain and snow mix while I was gone for a couple days. So it's about 40 degrees right now, and today it's supposed to be around 40 degrees. Tomorrow, 40 degrees, and the day after, it's supposed to be in the 50s. So I'm gonna go get the tractor started up right now, and then I'm gonna shovel, and we're gonna move some snow. Got a whole bunch of it to do here. So this ought to be fun. Well, the tractor has started. I've had it running now for about 15 minutes. What I did is I started it right away, get it warmed up because it's been sitting for a few days. And for those of you that are going to ask, yes, I did put some diesel treatment in it when I put the last fuel in. So I do have some stuff to anti-gel goodies in there. So I shoveled off the sidewalk. Really nice because it's all frozen underneath there. That was a lot of fun. I got that done. So now I'm going to see what the snow pusher will do on this frozen bottom, because there's about that much of crusty frozen stuff right down to the bottom. So hopefully we can get her scraped up. I got some snow to move. Well, this has been a real learning experience because the ground is not froze, and then we got frozen ice snowpack underneath, and then snow. It's just terrible, absolutely terrible. Can't get any traction. Even if I had chains, I would be just digging the mud up because it's not frozen underneath. But I've got most of the stuff kind of out of the way, and because it's supposed to be warm the next couple days, a lot of this is just all going to melt off. I kind of cleared just the pathways there and stuff, but this is the snow pusher. I can tell you is there's things about it I like, things about it I don't like. You got to use it and float all the time so it can just kind of float along. But because I got this frozen nasty crap underneath here, it doesn't dig down deep enough like a plow would. You can't really dig with it at all. So I got all this frozen stuff underneath, which I'm sure will build up over time once the ground freezes decent. But I don't have a nice smooth area once I can get it, you know, going back and forth. And I might have to get chains, I can tell that. And in the parking lot, it did a terrible job because it's all frozen down here. So you can see it's this stuff, and it won't scrape it up. So tomorrow I'm probably gonna have to come back with the bucket and scrape this. I went over this a whole bunch of times in here. But I have to come back with the bucket, scrape all this off, and use the steel edge just like you would a big shovel that's a steel shovel. So, but I shoved the stuff all the way over there, got the apron done up over here. I got this all cleared off over here. And I thought this was gonna be just, oh, fun and games and oh, so much better than snow blowing. No, it's actually been just as much work, taking just as much time if I'd used a snowblower. But the snowblower wouldn't have been able to scrape this stuff up either here, this crusty stuff that's underneath. So I think tomorrow I'll just have to work on it some more once the sun works on it during the day tomorrow, and we're supposed to get rain the next day, so it'll probably all melt off. But I got most of this stuff out of the way. All I got left to do is this alley right through here, which I'm going to take the tractor from where it is. I'm going to push this stuff and go over that way with it. That's kind of my plan. So still have this crusty stuff here to do. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. You got a little bit of powder on top, about 2 inches or so, and then there's about 3 inches of this crusty stuff down underneath here. So, and you can't really get through to it without digging the snot out of the ground. So it's bad no matter how you look at it. And part of the problem was I was gone for 2 days. So this snow's been on the ground for 24 hours now. And it was like a freezing drizzle rain mixed snow, the first half of it, and then the rest of it was powder on top of it. So, but I did find out you can't hit rocks with the pusher. I did this, hit a big rock, so I dented the whole thing. So I'm gonna have to fix that, and I actually ripped it right here. So, yep. Not good. So it was my own fault. I thought there was a rock there, but I wasn't sure, and I hit it hard, and boom! It just was bad. So I'm gonna go back to work. Now we're gonna clear this stuff off that way. nasty crap. Well, I've been scraping. I'm still on, it's all glare ice underneath, so I can't really do much. I just spin, but at least I'm scraping this down to where it's dark now, and then tomorrow the sun will hit this and it should all melt off. So I just want to get some of the nastiest stuff off of here. It's like you can hardly even walk on this. It's just glare ice underneath. It's not a great job, but it's gonna at least melt tomorrow then. So I'm gonna get the rest of this cleaned up in here now. So that job is as done as it's going to get for today. It's still glare ice underneath here, but I got most of the crusty stuff stripped off. So I got most of the crusty stuff stripped off and away, and got the stuff moved over. So I'm going to go throw some salt on this right now. I got a bag of salt I'm going to throw because our customers will be coming right away in the morning here. So this is all ice, so I got to get some salt on this so it can melt tonight. So when they get here, there's a nice pavement that's not ice for them to walk on. And I got clear out best I could in front. It's terrible. I don't ever want to do that again. I should never have gone hunting like I did. So I was gone for a couple days, and all the snow that came, it just froze overnight last night and turned just to that crusty crap, and it was terrible. That was the worst job I've ever had to do here. I'd rather have snow blowed with fluffy snow a foot deep than have to have scraped all this stuff off and what I did there. So all I got left to do now is I got to go deliver a load of wood, because I told the guy I'd bring it tonight yet, and so he's expecting it. So I just got to load it up into the truck and go deliver it. But you're not going to see that because I am done for the day here, other than going to deliver the load. So I'm gonna go load it up, I'm gonna go deliver it and bring home a Benjamin or two. So that is it for today, folks. Thanks for being here. Thanks for poking the buttons. I know you like to do that because it's a fun thing. Between now and tomorrow, when you come back, because you're going to, get outside and get cutting. Good night, Irene.